Welcome to Pixel Composer 1.20.6. This version is mostly focused on the MK3 system, but there are also a number of new nodes and some small new features as well. So let's get to it. So first, in the MK3, we have an improved leaf system. The leaf should distribute evenly now, and you will have control over the overall span angles of the leaf so that you can have it, for example, span less, or you can have it span more than one cycle. You can also have additional curve control for some properties to modulate values between each copies. Like in the example, I can have the size change based on the copy, right? On top of having control over the size over branch. We also have the new twist properties for the compact leaf types, so you can add well twist. We have wiggling, so that you can add some randomization to the shapes. We have new control over the color overhaul. So in the past, all the copies will have the same color. Now you have more control over coloring in each of them. Then as you can see here, in the leaf node, there are now new output that only output the leaf itself, which allow you to compose your tree afterwards. And on the topic of rendering, we are now also have option to render each tree into their own surface. Like in the example, in the trunk here, I have it generate multiple trunk, right? In the past, you can only output it into one surface, but now in the tree render node, you can toggle the output array, and now you're gonna output each tree into their own surface, and then you can add outline to it and then stack them back up together. There's also a new tree add leaf node. So this is a similar concept to the add branch, where you can add branch to an already created trees, but this is just for leaves. You can have multiple leaf node and then add it back to the original tree to combine multiple types of leaves. And there's also a new node, the leaf particle, which allows you to create particle effect from the leaf data. And you have all the control over the movement, over the lifespan, over the colors, and even some basic physics to create a leaf animation. That's all for the MK3. Now we have new node related to the UV workflow. So we have the UV height. This is a node that will take in height map or the grayscale map like this, and they generate a UV map using the height derivative. So I haven't talked in detail about how the UV workflow works yet, but you can just try to plug in like a random node that have this UV map input. Like in this gradient, this is just a normal gradient, but the moment I plug in the UV height node here, it becomes more detailed, right? The height map here, it kind of applies some kind of shading to it, right? And we can do this without any of the 2D light. And we also have a new UV area. So this is similar to UV Cartesian, but now you can define an area for the UV map to be in. And you also have the invert node. So this will allow you to basically zoom into a specific area. Like in this case with the draw shapes, you can plug in the UV area in here in the invert node, and you can basically zoom in the shape node with no loss in resolution. And then we have the UV blend. So this node take in 2 UV and then mix them together. Then we have improvement on the draw line node, especially with the range setting here. In the past, when you adjust the range, the line jump around. It doesn't work quite well, especially with part input. But now the range should be applied smoothly. Also, there's an improvement in the wiggle system as well. You have more control over how the wiggle looks, the amplitude, the frequency, the level of detail and stuff like that. You can also have the control to work with the range. As you can see here right now, when you change the range, the wiggle kind of change around, right? If you don't want that, if you want the wiggle to like fix, you can go to the trim range. And now when you change the range of the part, the wiggle will stay the same. Right, then there are control over like the sprite input, or the MK grass, over the corner scatter point. The full list will be in the description. And as usual, there are also a number of bug fixes showing on the screen right now. And you may notice that I have started uploading shorts to this channel and also on TikTok as well. So I just collecting all the older projects and then turn it into short. I think I have like almost 70 of them. So I just schedule all of them in this channel, one shot every 3 days. So we're gonna have short content till August. And that's just gonna be a different way to like showcase what you can do with Pixel Composer, right? But that will be it for this version. So thank you everyone for watching. Special thanks for all the Patreon supporters, and see you in the next one.